Presto. Got some Skittles and some Crown Royal. I know we ended things a week ago. Baby, ball into me slow. Who don't keep your love on me? No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky. Cruising Highway 85. Thought I saw a shooting star beaming in your haunted eyes. I said, now baby, we can disappear. A lot like we are some fugitives. Liberation also cavalier. Ooh, baby, take me far away from here. Baby, you know I'm sincere. Who don't keep your love on me? No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Morning, Josh. Mic checking, mic checking. Mike's looks good on my end, man. I don't know what y'all people saying. Y'all people always hating on my mic. Y'all people always hating on my mic. How's the music volume here? Manageable? Question mark. Let's clean up this Bitcoin chart. What a mess. Dude, like no love out of demand. No love out of demand. Nobody defending levels. I didn't have the balls to hold this one. I did not have the balls to hold that one. It was too good of a trade to not close out down here. I didn't have the balls to hold this one to the low either. I mean, if I had held those, man, look at that 21R, 24R. Woohoo! Woohoo! But I absolutely murdered yesterday. I think altogether I got about 15R, not including my open position on ENA. So I'm not complaining, man. All right, let's get this stuff cleaned up. Hit a fairly major target. Structure looks poor down there already. I can tell that much, but okay, what do we got here? Top of the morning, Joe Fizz and Luke Zaldana. Yeah, it's a significant target. It's a significant target, but see, you can see that we hit it and we lifted it, and then we're already coming back to this low. Could be good, could be bad, but I suppose the good thing is if we touch that low and then turn around and break this high, well, then we've got something to work with, but not much. Because just look at this structurally. Like, okay, so first of all, we've already broken primary upward structure, this leg of price here, right? And now we've broken primary upward structure, this leg of price here. So if we do get some up on open, I don't think it's the kind of up that takes us up above 65.6. I think it's the kind of up that takes us to supply for a lower low. I suspect that if we do get some sort of transition out of here, that it is likely lower high for lower low time. So I want an alert here because this is actually, I mean, you know, I don't like doing it, okay? I actually hate doing it. But if we look at, you know, so if we look at this from a discount to premium perspective, price is obviously very discounted, right? So obviously I'm referring to the range of price from here to here. And so catching a short out of discount is never good. Well, I mean, it's not that it's never good. It's just like if this was my first trade of the week, I would never take this trade. Because this is not my first trade of the week. And then I can afford to entertain something like this. Now, if the first trade of the week was a losing trade, second trade of the week was a losing trade, I'm not taking this trade. I'm absolutely not taking this trade. I would need this one at least. I'd need something up in this area at least. I'd need to be somewhere near this region, aiming back at that low. But because I am doing perfectly fine this week, I can entertain a short off of this. Let's get a ray on it. It's less likely at this point now that I get to the lower time frames, because I can see that we've already had some RIMC action here. Range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. We're already below this low. So doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, market hasn't opened yet, and if it's going to open and it's going to pick up limit orders, it is likely to pick up those limit orders above this high. If we're coming for a lower low, let's see what else we can find in here. First of all, this long ray is just absolutely driving me insane. That's got to go away. That'd be better. That'd be more better. All right, we got a 4-hour OB up here, right near that 50% line. So we'll put some emphasis here again. Bingo, bango, bongo. Cool. And what do we got here? What do we got? We got an internal low down here. Put a little dollar sign on this guy. And we got our obvious target down there. Cool. So bullish open to me, perfect at 6:15. We have plenty of time to make this a reality. A bullish open to me would be open, come down, tag limit longs, and come up and see if we can like make our way up to something like that. That's how a bullish open would look like for me, and hopefully we can get something structurally down here to allow a play. You know, especially if we can just get like a little scalp down here to just play up to the top. God knows if it's going to present with a 3R risk reward. I sure as hell don't know that, but you know, something like there, kind of neat. I got a slew of altcoins that I'm going to take a look at. We got SpaceX to investigate today. And, of course, whatever the hell you guys want to look at. Wild's been on a run, and I hate it. I don't like the project, so I'm going to see if I can find a short on this. Not the best looking high here. This one, not the best looking high. It's kind of a poor high. Let me go to a smaller time frame. Yeah, that's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. What I like is this. This looks like this has some protection above it here. And so, curious what we can find. I'm just curious. I'm curious to track an interaction with this general zone for like a swing leg trade. You know what I mean? You get this high volume node here. You know, we could target something like that, but then I want to see if it can shave off these lows, like all of those guys. Oh God, there's even more. Yeah, like all of these. Yeah, all those. Let me use my cheater. Save some time. What is it saying here? 3-hour order blocks. Oh, I'm on the 3-hour chart. Okay, yeah, duh. Okay, so we get some more 3-hour OBs down there. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark. I'm just going to mark that zone as one zone. Got a little bit more here and a little bit more here as well, but that, I mean, that's not a fucking Tuesday problem anyway. So, looking for something like this. With immediate targets in these ranges. Lab, what are you at, dude? What are you doing? You know, so I look at this and I go, okay, so you set like whatever, maybe it's an all-time high. I don't really give a shit. But we set this high up here. We come back and we mitigate. Price is still trading internally to these 2 points, right? All structures internal to these. And so I look at it and I go, okay, so inside of here we probably had some manner of like a deviation. Check. And then we took out its intended target, which is the high. And then we rolled back, came under here for this liquidity, kind of smoked up this demand. There was something, hold on, let me see if I can remind myself here. Yeah, okay, so if bullish here, like if deviating these lows here into generalized demand, and then forming upward structure, it's like, okay, you tap supply, you come back, hit this. Why are we, I don't know. I haven't been seeing these little like POC type areas holding much lately. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping for lift here. Let me get rid of this. I'm hoping for lift off of this area of demand and market open. And I'm hoping to come for some of the liquidity above us. If we get all of it, I'll probably get a little bit nervous, but I'm hoping to shave like some of this off and see something structurally occurring here. Start targeting this, and then, I don't know, some stuff down lower. If it'll let me. Aerodome. Aerodome formed a pretty significant looking high after sweeping a very swing high. And then you kind of have poor lows underneath you. I mean, actually that's a decent low right there. But my thought is this. Here, let's walk through this. I don't want to run out of time before market open because I got to get to Space 6 still. But so you have some manner of a range of price, right? Like you got whatever. I mean, those are shitty lows to consider the beginning of a range, but you do have a high and you do have a touch of the low, and we do have a touch of the high again. Like check, right? Now, primary upward structure from here to here does not break bearishly until here. But primary structure from here to here breaks bearishly here. And then primary structure from here to here has already broken bearishly. So yeah, this might be something interesting here. This would be a pretty major target for it. Yeah, that'd be a pretty major target for it. And then you know, if it let me, I'd try and take it all the way back down to here. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on this morning. ZEC, this top to me reeks of distribution, with a capitulation and liquidation that followed out of it. That area has already been retested. Your primary upward structure on this kind of flows like this, right? So if it's not going to turn around after a sweep of this low here, or these kind of semi-equal lows, bro, give me a line. Bro, get back there. So if it's not going to turn around and lift off of here and come back and clean this high off and aim back for these, then basically what I'll be looking through on this one is is this, right? Let's get zoomed in here a little bit more. Primary downward structure is going to flow like so. I missed that high, but boom. Right, so either it's going to lift from here and it's going to come up, or it's not, right? And we all know that. But if it's not going to do it, then it isn't going to clear this high without SFPing it, right? And so I'm kind of looking to see if I can find some sort of involvement in... Yeah, honestly, as it stands right now, I'd be curious to see if we can get into something like that near our market open. For some down, primarily targeting this, seeing if we can break that. Happy days if we do. Yeah, so that kind of stuff. Give me an alert there. Sui, don't care about you. Go away. All right, so SpaceX closed inside of a buy zone for me yesterday. Nothing structurally presenting there. If we take a look at the futures market, what is it going to tell us? The futures market tells me that we have not formed a bottom yet. And would need to form one still. I've already got, I'm already in a long on this, so I don't, obviously hoping that we don't, well, we shouldn't gap down on open because we've got futures data here. So, but whatever, I don't know. First time trading it, so I'm prepared to be surprised. So yeah, I'm looking for, let me grab an alert on here. Looking to see if we can get something structurally to occur here. Really start forming like a proper low. And that's some of the stuff that I had to yap about at the moment. Please don't touch that low before open. We got 5 minutes. Chill, homie. Fucking chill. What do you guys got? Okay, I have an alert there. Just give me some manner of an alert here. I'm going to take an alert here. I have an alert there. ZEC, we've got an alert. I need to adjust it slightly. Okay, cool. Arrow. What do we need here on arrow? I'm going to steal this. I'm going to put this here. Get an alert here. Yeah, because if arrow short, we should not see a significant break of this high. All right, so maybe a deviation of that high, but not a significant break of that high. Let me get another alert there. So I'm either looking for failure inside of here, or I'm looking for a sweep above there. Yeah. Can I get another tab going? Still in this short here. I'm going to see what happens on market open. I have not taken profit on this. It's kind of dumb. I should have had a target preset right here. And so shame on me for that. But see what we can't see here. Yeah, basically I'm curious on the ENA as to whether or not we're going to make, if we are going to make a move for here, it should happen this morning, right as we're underneath this low right here. It should be happening this morning. Um, yeah. There's another one I got my eyes on. Y'all are quiet today, man. Y'all are quiet today. I must have said something that offended everybody. What we got for whopping here, man? Okay, cool. Now we do the waiting game. Now we're doing the waiting game. Such an exciting week for me. I'm enrolling in enrolling in the NCI graduate program this week. Ooh, to say I'm excited would be the understatement of a lifetime. Top of the morning, Async, Josh Parr, Joe Fizz. Async, did you just hop on? Because I just covered like 14 things. Don't you dare touch... Okay, market's open now. I was like, don't you dare touch that low before market open. I don't need sessions on right now. Let's get down to the one. This really does look like weak price action. This really does look like weak price action here. Yeah, if we can come here, yeah, I'd look for volume to be stepping in here, man. That's some weak as circus lemonade price action. All right, SpaceX is open. So market's open. Where's SpaceX? Talk to me. Ooh. SpaceX coming for the IPO price, man. That's fucking cool. Let's go. Let me see. I might change these music vibes up here. Okay, I think I want something a little bit more on the hype train here. Bro, really? You're going to create equal lows down here? Okay. Well, that's going to place more emphasis on the idea up here. Plus we got WAP up there too, right?
Keep it nice and chill, kicking it off right here. Nice and slow and easy. Definitely ramping it up towards the end of the show. How y'all doing out there? Hit us up on a text on 379.
Yeah, there we go. I was hoping we had another little order block up there.
Flow dynamics up in the party. Got some hex static up after this one. And some Morlack. Featuring Snoop Dogg, of course. Alright, let's do it. You're on base.
All right, Ine, what are you doing on open, bro? You're gonna make me close my short if you start clearing this section. You start clearing this little nip of supply here, and you're gonna make me close my short. You're gonna make me close my short, and you're gonna make me consider a long, my guy. Wild coming up, hasn't hit the alert yet. Lab, nothing interesting there yet. Aerodome, okay, interesting. Interesting. Bullish, deviation of low. We clear this, we got a long to here. Bruh. But we got to clear this, form some structure, and then, you know, like, whatever. All right, cool. ZEC, you got to get up into the place to be, my man. Or I got nothing for you. SpaceX, you have taken the IC or IPO price. And you have a gap to fill right above you, so go ahead and do that. Thank you. And Bitcoin. Boring. What up, J Takaoka 01? Alright, what's the futures chart look like? Let's go, futures chart. Yeah, great look. Great look. Come down, tap that low, break that high. Great look. Session, please. All right. It didn't give us anything structurally up here to take advantage of. If we don't SFP market open, right, like SFP this and then start climbing back to this high, then I would start paying attention to how market structure forms after the break of open. Or you could just wait until this thing does one of these. Something like that. Options over there. We got options, man. We got options. We got options. We got options. All right. Start tracking some highs on this. Music volume's alright on your guys' end, right? I just had to turn it down for myself, so. Alright, rimsey this thing and move on with your bad life, bro. God, Bitcoin, you're going to take forever to fucking make a decision, aren't you? Whatever. Got kicked out of a soul short yesterday. Can I get another tab? Are you going to give me another tab? I didn't get kicked out. I closed out, but... Oh, man. That would have been a good one. Fuck. Oh, well. Soul, you have not taken the low. And you are doing a bear flag looking thing. Tempting to short Sui. I had the Sui chart open really early this morning, but I didn't seem to find anything I loved on it. Yeah, I mean, it's. I will not be surprised at all to see this thing fall. Right? That wouldn't be surprising at all that this was your initiation. This is your mitigation, and you're looking for continuation. Here's my generalized problem with shorting this. What the hell was that? For me, it's still in deviation threshold, and then you're basically in discount of this range here. I have to, by the rules I use, see if this occurs, or honestly, I would need to see probably an SFP of this. And that's just me. That's just me, right? I'm not surprised at all if it does this. It's just not my cup of tea. I picked these charts because all of these have been on a run all month long. And I got my shorts on. Like literally, I'm wearing 5-inch shorts today. Interesting move, old Spacey X. Now we have alarms going off. What do we got? Arrow. Oh, okay. I don't want to do this today, TradingView. Can we not? Can we not do the disconnect, reconnect game? It's really not fun. Problem for another day. I hate when a swing short gets, when that happens. God, that drives me crazy.
It didn't take too long to get the party started, eh? This is a Wobbles remix of a track of mine called Apply the Pressure.
Bitcoin says it wants up further. So probably patience on shorts. I see this is going to create trouble if it touches this low. So it's likely not the short zone anymore. Well, it could be, because you could still deviate that high into it. ENA, what's the plan, bro? You gonna form a low here, ENA? You picked up your kids earlier to catch the stream on time? You're crazy. You're crazy. But love you, buddy. Rooting for you. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, SpaceX should be tempting at this price, man. We're at fucking literally IPO price. You know what I mean? Is this the? Oh, that's the futures chart. Yeah, I mean we're at. Yeah, yeah. You should be tempted. Should be tempted. Of course, waiting for structure is not a hateful idea. No, blank. What does the session look like on that? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, let's just be objective about this chart, right? Is this chart more likely to do this or more likely to do this? I guess it's anybody's guess, you know what I mean? He did have to bring in a shitload of investors and whatnot. You know, like selling into IPO. This give everybody who invested in the company. Let's look at this objectively, okay? This is all early investors had an opportunity to like, okay, bro, I can make 50%. Like I can give you, sure, Elon, I'll give you billions of dollars. I can make 50% off my billions of dollars, and still be an owner. You know what I mean? Like this makes sense. This makes sense. It makes sense to me anyway. Looks much different on the exchange than TradingView. I bet it does. It's got to be incredibly volatile all across the board. I know on the like the futures chart, I think I have like a Binance chart or something. It looks something like this, but you know, what do you have here? You have a roll of liquidity, you have a snap up to purge it all, and then you have a clean below the low. If we go to the whatever the NASDAQ, yeah, it does. It looks completely different. Whatever it does, it looks completely different. But whatever. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. I don't know. Maybe this isn't fucking SpaceX. SPCX. SPCX. I don't know. I think it is. What's this alert? Still an Aerodome alert. Okay. Come on. Oh, god damn it. I forgot. They took this off my exchange, so never mind. Let's kill these alerts because I can't do anything about this. I'm not. It's fine. What else do we have? Any other alerts? Still just Arrow. Okay. ENA. Interesting. Wild. No, you're unbelievable still. You need to like solve orb, if nothing else. Exiting. Lab, you need to come up, buddy. You need to come up, buddy. Arrow, can't trade you, go away. CEC, you got work to do still. Bitcoin. Let's get up there, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like you. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and open the footprint chart again. Got me into a trade yesterday. Might as well look at it again today. CBD, we got anything interesting here? No. That'd be a no. Do find this somewhat interesting. I'll share. He had like 600 long right at the top there. AKA people bought this high. And what happened to them? They got absorbed into a short. It's not going to quite work for me, man. And there was, so far, there was more people that bought this high, at least on Binance, than have entered on this candle. You get about 400 positive delta in this candle. And you have 600 Bitcoin long right at the tip up here. Yes, Jason, 100%. Yes, Jason. You asked a couple of questions. So, yes, Jason, that is exactly what I'm talking about on tokenized assets. Yes. What else am I missing here? Previous tons of new perps. In 10 years, this could be a generational buying opportunity for SpaceX. 100%. 150%. Because you're dealing with the compounding of wealth, right? Let me get the Bitcoin chart open while I yap. You know, like we've all heard it, right? Like super hard to make $1 million. But if you have $1 million, it's still really hard to make 2 million, but it's a hell of a lot easier when you have $1 million, right? And then like when you hit 50 million, now all of a sudden it's really easy to make $1 million. Well, when you hit $1 trillion, your ability to make, hundreds of billions in increases it's exponential. Everything becomes parabolic at that point. Yeah. And, like he has a really interesting perspective, where like, I was just listening to an interview from him the other day where he was talking about, the economy is not money. The economy is goods and services. And if you can create infinite goods and services, then things just go parabolic. I'm butchering you'd have to go back and listen to him say it. Don't listen to me, but yeah. Yep. I'm in a 5x long on SpaceX because I just the way I looked at it is I was like, I mean, first of all, I'm up for the week, right? And so if I take a loss on a SpaceX trade, like I'm still up for the week. And though there's nothing structurally that has presented on it yet that tells me I should absolutely be involved, it's like we're testing IPO price. Fucking, I'll give it a shot. You know what I mean? On my last day of 6/12s, it's perp time. On my last day of 6/12s, you're on your last day of 6 12-hour shifts? Is that what you're saying? It's down, it's used to. Funny. All right, so if we get down to the 1 minute chart, this is the candle that actually had the volume in it. This guy right here, that's what had the actual positive volume in it. I'm sure we'll see that here. I mean, let's put it this way, on Binance, it's a 300% difference in volume between the two candles. So basically, I'm just saying this low is a bit more interesting at that point. And I mean, look at this, right? Whew, that's going to make people want to long, bro. And maybe they're right. I don't know yet. I'm over here hunting for shorts, and maybe the market makes me look like an idiot today. I don't know this answer. I'm going to hit up Alex today, see if we can do a weekly collab. I want to do a weekly co-stream. Just because we're always streaming Market Open at the same time, like he's probably live right now, right? I would imagine he's live right now. What are these alerts? Why are you yelling at me? SpaceX crossing the 3. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go. So return to 1 minute structure to bullish after sweeping the IPO price. It's a pretty good look if you ask me. I'm already in the long, so there's no action to be had for me. Yeah, he's live right now. See, we got to start. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up today, just because it's like, I respect that. Like, listen, Alex, phenomenal trader. He is a better trader than I am, right? This guy's dedicated full time to this shit. He's a real deal. And so I fully appreciate that, like, it's just tough because we have a big community, and it's like, oh, you're going to watch Alex? You're going to watch Rubery? You're going to watch this guy? You're going to watch that guy? Yeah, I just think it'd be cool if at least once a week people didn't have to choose. Top of the morning to the Andy R. Dude, we were waiting on you. Andy's here. Let's start the stream, guys. Okay, so if that's what the old spotty chart looks like, what's the futures chart look like? Looks beautiful. Oh yeah, you already. So look at the on the perpetuals chart. You've got up, right? You got up, And then we have down to take out original participants and then a break of that. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. Obviously, we all know I would be way more impressed if the chart looked like that instead. And it doesn't. But it's in a froth of spot activity too, so... I mean, you just got to imagine everybody who was like, oh, I'm going to buy SpaceX, and then zoop, and then they were like, oh, I'm not going to buy SpaceX yet. I mean, it's like being long at ICO or IPO. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all know how I feel about it. I don't got to beat you to death with it. Yeah. Come on, Bitcoin. Andy's here, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. You guys got anything you want to take a peep at while we wait for the boring shit to finish doing boring shit? Lab, you're just going to die, aren't you? I mean, you're getting no bullish response off of this POC. I'm sure that's a POC, right? Like, we can all look at that and go, like, that's got to be a POC. Fucking, I'll be damned. Fine. See if I care. Volume profile. See if I fucking care. Is there a nip of demand in the tip of that POC still? Yeah. Let's get it down to one candle here. Bingo, found you. The last hole I found you. DNA, what are you doing? Yeah. Nothing impressive yet, DNA. I mean, you swept the top of your range and you hit supply, but you haven't given any structure. Good thing is I would say for the most part we have mitigated market open demand already. I know that we still have, like, you know, whatever, some manner of order block down here. But I'll nonetheless accept this as a mitigation of market open demand. I would say that is your primary break. Right? And so, you know, I'm in a shorting mood today, so I'm not, Alex is probably long right now, but let's just talk about this because it's right in front of us and I got nothing else to do. So your primary downward structure was here, right? So if you break that, you've formed demand and you retest. All I'm saying is, like, you see this, especially on like a market open on like a Tuesday, like you can, it's happening now. That's just you can't, those are facts. I mean, like, with a 90% confidence, I could tell you that a presentation like this on market open is going to equal that, right? All in all, though, risk reward not particularly that hot. If you're brave enough to just like cover this low, which I would not have been, then I would be looking at like a 1R. Okay, 1.5R to the high. SPY trying to close the gap. Oh, I haven't looked at those yet today. Let's go take a peek at those. good. It's so good. Trying to close this gap. Let's look at the ES. I never look at the SPY chart. I use the ES1 mini futures instead. I mean, you formed a nice low. I'll give you that. You did form a nice low. It looks like it's outside a deviation threshold, though. Let's give it a peekaroo. No, it was not. It was not. That justifies a long trade. I mean, that so far looks very much like a PO3. That has the textbook characteristics of exactly what I look for in a PO3, especially because return to zone, right? Return to zone. So this liquidity was never hit. 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 So return to zone looks super sweet here. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, to be able to get into like this area price right here looks nice. SPX, please. Oh yeah. Why ES1? I don't know. To be honest, Jason, I just always have. I just always have. Oh, this is your only problem with return to zone here. That did take all of this liquidity. But like I said, to get into an area price like this, seems logical. Yeah, I don't know, Andy. I just always have. So SpaceX. Let's talk about SpaceX. This is the perpetuals chart on Binance, and it's not the best low here. These wicks don't touch each other. It's not the best low here. But nonetheless, let's look at it this way. Let's go blank, 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 blank. Make this go away. So you have a range of price here on this perpetuals chart, and well within the deviation threshold of that range of price. What is this fucking logarithmic? Bruh, stop with that shit. So we have that. We have that basic information here. And then on the NASDAQ chart, it's taken the IPO price. And looks bullish as fuck. I mean, let me just... Bullish as fuck is an overstatement and a half. You have not returned any downward structured bullish. I mean, this is a pathetic thing to even consider a high, right? But she does fill fair value gaps, right? So we created a fair value gap here. Come on, work with me. We created a fair value gap here. We created a fair value gap here. We filled that fair value gap. I think we have more gaps up here. I'm guessing that's what those lines are for. We had a gap here. That gap filled. So it has filled all fair value gaps below it. The only remaining one is above it. That's another encouraging thing. So yeah, I'm excited about this chart. I think this chart looks exciting as shit. That's what I think. Yeah, so like the CME is going to be used for the basis trade on this, right? This is where they put the shorts on the CME and then they go long on spot, short on CME, and that is the basis trade, right? That's they just collect the spread between the two. Oh yeah, the low looks way better on the Nasdaq. Nasdaq much better low than whatever the other chart is. Yeah. Much better low here than you have on the futures chart. Well, I mean, actually, but yeah, but see the way that this opened was really good, right? So on open, you come down, you scrape this liquidity, you come up, break this high, bring your buyers in, slam it right back on them, take out the open, and then break the high of the open. No surprise to see price up here. Mismarked that high. I just think it looks objectively good. Well, I can stop looking at all these SpaceX charts, bro, but people was asking, bro. Got that WAP up above us still. You know, the funny thing was, I fucking told myself this morning I was going to not be a baby bitch and I was going to scalp long on the open if given an opportunity. And here I am being a baby bitch. So on ZEC, encouraging that we left this low. Crawl to here, please. See if anything developed over on the footprint charts. Moderately interesting. So you see right at the tip here, we had 280 Bitcoin long right in the tip there, but price didn't go up. Right, that's the most longs that entered on the Binance chart, and price went down. So indicative of absorption. Price comes back up, and then you have shorts opening. So interesting. Nothing structurally, so not much I can do with that information, but I can just recognize that, like, this high, a bunch of people went long and price went down, indicating that shorts are starting to fill here. Now, it doesn't mean that that whole position has been filled yet, but It means that I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it means. It just means that I'm just looking for shit to talk about. And if I find it interesting, then god damn it, I'm gonna say something. No, I can pick apart Soul though real quick. We got time for that. It's no problem. It's no problem. I swear I grabbed a Soul short and I got stopped at break even. And we didn't mitigate the zone I wanted. Let's step out and take a look, see if there's anything more interesting going on here. You haven't touched this low, so that's interesting. I think we need to look at structure from here to here, see when that breaks bullishly. That's here. This is the Bitcoin chart all over again. This is the Bitcoin chart all over again. So you have a weak low. You have a strong high. And you have supply. We have poor initiation above here. Now, I mean, to me, this is still got to be a pretty primary target. I have no idea if it's going to break or not. But currently, I would be looking at like this kind of perspective. $48. Are we talking about Soul 48? I mean, to me, the most interesting places on the Soul chart are here and here. Or we need to reaccumulate here. This needs to become an accumulation range stat to come for this again. But I think you're going to need to see cooperation from Bitcoin to target that again. I heard alerts. What do we got? Just more SpaceX alerts. Cool. So we've got another 400-ish Bitcoin long above this high in this candle. But we also developed a pretty decent curve of liquidity here. Oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin 48. Oh, you wanted to take out this low? Not a hateful idea. That would spell for a very extended bear market. I am gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. RTY and SPX would have to dump for that, yeah. What's up with RTY these days? It looks great. Ooh. You just had a huge long hit right up there. Wait, what does that say? Can't read you. Can't read you. Oh, okay, it's not huge. But another 162. Why do people always buy highs, man? That's crazy. That's crazy. That might be the beginning of the end right there. Could be the beginning of the end, y'all. Bastard. You asshole. Oh. Oh, sad days. Was that WAP too? What'd that spell for soul? But what do you mean? Why is it going down? All those people bought here and here. Thought it was supposed to go up when people bought it. Oh, for footprints, I just use. I'll link it in the chat. It's just it's just Coin Glass Legend. It's free. You know what I mean? I think like if you like create a login, then you can like save your different indicators or whatever, and it reloads. I typically have it set to Binance, though I chart on Bybit, but I have it set to Binance. I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, if this hits this target, I have been on fucking fire since I got back from Thailand. That was yesterday's short right here. Which I think we took it on the same principle. Different principle. Shorting and discount sucks. But what's this alert? Was it more SpaceX alerts? Arrow. Fuck you, Arrow. I might consider an ad on SpaceX if we take that high. Break that high. Take is not the right terminology. Break that high. And I might consider an ad. And then shift my stop loss up somewhere, maybe here-ish. It was a nice VWAP slap. You know, it was really convenient because we had VWAP sitting right above. It's a decent setup this morning, except for the fact that it's in discount. Dude, NVIDIA and ES look kind of cool here, though. I'm not going to lie. Which, bullish response like that on ES and NQ while Bitcoin's in discount is not helping this idea at all. But I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God. Drawings. Just stay put, bro. But I don't know. We're in premium, strong high, weak low. Yeah, a premium of one range, discount of the other, for sure. For sure. Yep. Yeah, it'd be responsible to be long with a break above whatever 63.064. I think that would make me want to hunt for longs. A little bit taller, y'all. Wish it was a baller. Wish it was a little bit taller, y'all. Wish it was a baller. Don't do this bullshit. God, I've drawn on here too much. Make it all go away. You did more or less what we needed you to do too. Why all this consolidation afterwards though? Makes me feel like you want to purge that high again. Depending upon what kind of action we below that low, I'll look to go to stop loss, break even. Everybody wants to get down like that. What are we doing, Spacey? What are we doing, Kevin Spacey? Chilling. We're chilling. With a fixed range volume, it's just about rotated the range here. Oh, fixed range volume. So if I was just to take a fixed range volume profile, I would take it from this eye over to here, and that's how I would draw it. And then I might also look from here to here. Doesn't really change the information much though. I don't feel like losing a trade this morning, so if you could get to some place where I could remove my risk, that'd be cool. Be cool, bro. I'm gonna lock you, you cheeky bastard. You saying, is that where we bounced on market open? Is that what you're saying? I'm not much for fixed range volume profiles, but yeah, so you're saying we bounced off of that. Yeah, but see, I don't see a volume node down here. Now, once we bounced, then I see a volume node, but oh, you pulled it from further back. Okay, so if we take it, I'll just delete it. I don't know. I want to go further back. I want to see what you're seeing. This thing? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Fuck, I'm about out of time, y'all. So you future telling over here at all? Not really. Well, ETH, what are you doing? Oh, we should look at the tether dominance. ETH coming back for that high, man. Maybe I catch the stop today. It's part of the game. It's a poor high, though. You make me close my ENA short? Yeah. If you could, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I hear you on the RTY thing. Internalize? You on NASDAQ? I don't know. I mean, do I not have the right chart, bro? Have I been looking at the wrong chart this whole time? This is the one I'm using. The Q coming down, and the Q, what you do? I don't know, bro. NQ fully looks like it's about to rotate this entire range. I think that looks like it is going to rotate that entire range. I mean, I don't have like premium trading view. I have like the first paid tier of trading view is all I have. And I'm on the 15-minute. And you're saying your shit don't look like this, huh? Hey, send me what you got, bro. Send me what you got. I want to see. The fuck, bro? How is it different? Did they just give me secret access? Because this thing's been money. This chart's been very respectful. Yeah, please do. I mean, I'm not doing anything different than y'all, right? SP. CX. Like, I don't even... Oh, hey, look. But that's still... I'm on NASDAQ. I never noticed those drop-down arrows before. Literally, first time in my life I ever noticed those. I really do have to hit the road, y'all. DM. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that looks any different. Let's see, 15. Are you on the 15? You're on the 15. Yeah, your low looks way different than mine does. You have... Yours isn't really showing the fair value gaps. I wonder if it's a setting... I wonder if it's some sort of setting. I don't know. But I'm not dicking with mine. I like my chart, so I'm not dicking with it. I feel like it's a settings difference. Session extended. There you go. There's the difference. You're on extended, I'm on session. Right? So, sorry. I'm on regular. You're on extended. Figured it out. All right. Well, I'm going to have to hit the road, y'all. My little 2-minute order block worked. Did you look at that? Extended shows extended market hours. Session only shows the session hours, right? So like this occurred during extended hours, extended trading hours. It did not occur during a session, a proper session. Therefore, there's a gap here where there isn't on the extended chart. But you have a gap on the extended chart that I don't have on the session chart. So, but nonetheless, that's the difference. Extended trading hours, aka electronic trading hours, versus regular trading sessions. Right? So, like, you have the end of New York and the beginning of London. Whereas, where did my little things go? Here you have the extended London hours that overlap into New York. That's it. All right, man. I'm adiosing, y'all. I gotta hit the road. You don't have this option? This little setting button right here? And then, what was it? Well, now I feel like my button's missing too. I feel like mine just disappeared. Was it not right here? I swear to God it was right here, bro. Oh, I'm on Bitcoin. That's why I'm on Bitcoin. Yeah, session right here. But like on Bitcoin, that's not an option, right? It's not an option. All right. Toodaloo schnookums. Hey, guys. Hey, before I go, I love you, and I'm rooting for you, and there's definitely not a damn thing you can do about that. Adioses, amigos. I'm about to go risk-free on a Bitcoin short. God, ninja injury, man. Fuck. Ninjutsu on that entry. I actually never went into the red on that trade. Fucking ninjutsu. All right. Y'all have a great one, man. That's why everybody was so confused on the SPX chart.